Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas here with Andre Ward, and it is the finale of the Contender tomorrow night. Andre, you hosted the show, you spent so much time with all these fighters, you know them extremely well. How can you encapsulate what the season has meant to you and the time spent with everybody?
I would probably say that this opportunity to host season 5 of the Contender was probably like professionally, outside of actually fighting, like more the analyst, hosting, that type of deal, like probably the most rewarding opportunity of my career. Because it's not just, you know, being on television and all that kind of stuff, it's the relationships. And to be able to roll up my sleeves and to, of course, host the show, but then also get to know these guys and try to be an asset to them, man, it's a blessing. And I love stuff like that, man. And I had, you know, 11 episodes, 12 episodes, and 30 days of just nonstop interaction with these guys, and it's beautiful. And we've bonded for life. You know, we keep in touch, and those are going to be friendships for life.
I know it must be a hard thing to see him fight, right?
Very hard. Yeah, tomorrow and this week has been bittersweet. You know, like literally, my brothers are fighting each other, and like I said at the dais and on the podium, somebody's gonna win, somebody's gonna lose. You see their families. I've gotten to know their wives, their girlfriends, their children. It's tough, but it's the sport we're in. It's what we signed up for.
Freddie Roach said you moved around with some of the guys.
Man, don't let Freddie fool you, man. Freddie seems unassuming, but man, Freddie is, man, he could sell a ketchup popsicle to a lady in a white dress. Freddie can. Like, I would come in the gym in my street clothes, and Freddie, hey Andre, my guy needs a few. I'm like, Freddie, I'm not even talking about trying to work out today. Just a few. Next thing you know, I'm in the ring sparring with his guys. So, but it was good though. It was good. Like I said on the show, it reminded me why I miss it, and it reminded me why I retired.
It reminded me why you retired.
Yeah, I was broke up off a couple runs, just physically, like you just feel it. Like I'm like, oh.
Well, that'd been the first time you had done anything, right? And since the Kovalev fight. So I look at you. You look in shape. You look good. You don't look like a retired fighter.
What do retired fighters look like?
Not like this.
Weight, right?
Yeah. You're in shape.
Big, all kinds of stuff.
So how's the bulking plan coming along to heavyweight?
I mean, I'm just eating, man. So maybe that's the plan. I'm just eating. I'm probably eating more than I've ever eaten. I'm working hard, and sometimes when you work hard, man, you want comfort food, and I've been eating a lot of that. But no, I've been enjoying my time away from the ring. I miss it, but I've been having a great time, and I think one of the things that have helped me in retirement is just staying busy.
But you're gonna come back, right? You still look good.
I'm not planning on it. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm not planning on it.
Why though? Why? You're still young. There's still so much left. There's a lot of money for you to make. There's a lot of money.
A lot of money on the table. I will admit that.
And Usyk, you got Caleb, you got Joshua.
On my best day, Dre, you did the right thing. On my worst day, I left a lot of money on the table. That's the thing you go through. You know, your best day, you're like, man, we did the right thing. On your worst day, you're like, man, you start to do the math, like, man, tens of millions. But it's not just about the money, man. I've made a lot of money, more than I ever thought I was gonna make. It's about managing that, taking care of that, and just living life, man, enjoying life.
So there's no desire for you whatsoever to go back?
The desire's there. No, that's what I mean when I say I miss it. Like that, you know, that's why I'm still in some kind of shape, because that fighter, that competitor, is still there. So I'm not like in a gym 7 days a week, but I'm gonna always try to keep myself in some kind of shape.
So would it take like a call out from someone to bring you back? Like something like that, where you look at it and be like, this is a big challenge?
I mean, Tony Bell, you did that,
yeah.
You know, 6-7 months ago. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Mike Coppinger. Like, I'm not planning on it, have no plans on doing it. Like, for something like that to happen, there would be a lot of boxes that would have to get checked. I'm a praying man, so I would have to pray and make sure that's something I feel like God is saying that he wants me to do, or it's okay to do. My wife, my family, the opportunity, the legacy piece, like it would be a lot of boxes that would have to get checked. And right now I haven't had to face that, you know, decision, and I'm kind of happy about it. I kind of don't want that carrot dangled. I don't want to have to go through that process if I can avoid it. If I can avoid it, I don't want to have to go through that.
If you were to come back, would it be at heavyweight? Would it be at cruiserweight? Where would you, in an ideal world?
Oh yeah, I would never see the plan. The plan after Kovalev 2 was a tune-up fight, cruiserweight, bellew, and then a heavyweight push for a one-off. That was the plan. So,
why didn't you go through with the plan? I would have loved to have seen that.
Don't fight it like heavyweight again. I've already took care of that. There's no reason to. You know, there's a new crop of guys there, great talent, and it's awesome seeing those guys fight to see who's going to, you know, take supremacy. But yeah, there's nothing left at light heavyweight.
But those other two divisions, obviously, there's the competitiveness there.
That's never going to go away. It's never going to go away.
How do you think you match up with an Usyk or a Joshua?
Of course, I mean, of course, I feel like I win. No matter how I slice it, in my head, I win. That's how it always is. I mean, you give guys respect and you understand that, man, they're, you know, they got to where they got for a reason and they're not pushovers. But as a competitor, at the end of all of the processing, your hand gets raised. It's always like that. So it'd be no different with those guys, but they're both doing a great job, man. Usyk has a big fight coming up.
What do you got on that?
I'm going to go with bellew, man. Yeah, I'm going to go with bellew. I know everybody's, you know, writing bellew off, but how many times have they done that? I'm going to go with the intangibles on this one.
Usyk's a beast, though. He looks so complete.
I mean, we don't know how much of a beast he is. You know, he seems to be a good fighter, but you get a small sample size, it's tough to tell who a guy is. I need to see more. I've seen a lot of Tony Bellew. You know, I've seen a lot of them. And I've seen him come out on top. I've seen him take his L's and get back up and keep pushing. He's a veteran, so I know what I'm dealing with here. Usyk, I got to see more.
You mentioned the heavyweights. Joshua, of course, is awaiting, we hope, the winner of this Fury versus Wilder fight. Break that down for me, and who do you favor in that fight?
Joshua Wilder?
No, Fury Wilder.
I mean, I've been pretty consistent in what I'm saying. Like, I like both guys. I respect both guys. I think the main thing that concerns me about Fury is the layoff. I know he had 2 tune-up fights, if I'm not mistaken, on the comeback. Can't really get a good reading from that because those guys weren't top competition. He's fighting top competition right now. He doesn't move like most big men don't move like he moves. Hey man, you just interrupted my interview, Shane. I know.
My bad. It's Dre right here. This is my wife.
How you doing?
Impromptu moments here at the forum. As see Shane's seniors right here.
Sugar.
Fury Wilder, who you picking?
I think, you know, I like Wilder to catch him on gym, but I know that Tyson Fury's been in Big Bear training.
Gonna go with the puncher. Yeah. You know Shane's gonna go with the puncher.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta go with the. I like Fury. I mean, not Fury. I like Wilder. I like Wilder. Wilder. I think that he can come over top, catch with the right hand. I think that Tyson Fury's gonna be all active and stuff early and gonna get caught.
You share that same sentiment?
What I was saying before Junior interrupted. No, just playing. I think the movement of Fury is going to give Wilder some issues early on because most big men don't move like that, and I don't know if Wilder's seen that. So I think the first 4, 5, 6 rounds, all right, baby, it's going to be a little, you know, I'm not saying Wilder's not going to have moments, but it's going to be a little awkward. But then I think beyond that, I can see Wilder catching up to him, landing a big right hand, and then we'll see.
All right, so the Andre Ward comeback, 2019, right?
Nah, man, nah. Not taking the bait.
Andre, as always, it's a pleasure to speak to you and to see you here with Andre Ward. I'm Marcos Villegas in Los Angeles for Fight Up TV.